and sit down.
Hello, gang. Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. And him.
Me, Dave, model maker Dave, and I'll put the R in now.
Yeah, I know, you've done well. And welcome back, mate, because you was away last week and we had the pleasure of the Guru's company last week, folks, as a quick stand-in for old Davey Pops there. So, welcome back, mate.
Yeah, no, it was a good visit. It was a flying visit to Mum's to say hello, get me brakes done on my car, and then come flying back.
Absolutely,
well, yeah, wasn't quite what I'd planned, but having now gone into another lockdown, I didn't want to hang around too long. So
no, it was a quick, short, sharp shock visit to Mum, wasn't it? But
yeah.
It let you see Mum before another lockdown, and like I say, it's nice to see Mums, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it was just nice to get away for even 48 hours. It was just nice to have a different bit of scenery, so to speak.
Different bit of scenery, innit? And not only that, you've got to have some Mum's grub as well, mate.
Oh, did I?
Oh, yeah. Did we get brownie points? And yeah.
I might have got half a brownie point, but that's probably about it.
Good man. All right, let's have a quick looky-loos in chat then. Lynn's in saying, hi, Colin and Dave. I'll be at work. Have fun. Catch up on the rerun. Mayhem's in, giving us a salute. Afternoon, Mayhem, and a salute for all our fallen soldiers as well today, because it is Remembrance Day, folks, and lest we forget. So yeah, they're in our thoughts. That's me saying hello to everyone. Jackie saying hello.
Hello, Jackie.
Graham McRobert. Hi, Sally and Colin. After watching your Titanic build, I got back into building again. Good man. Glad to have you back. To have you back, Graham. I know you've suffered with your mojo recently, mate, and how can I say, things will start picking up for you soon, mate. So thinking of you, Graham. Jacqueline saying her shed's coming along after Andy asked how it was coming along. Brilliant. Old Jackie, parcel's just arrived. So yeah, I'll sort that out for you. Graham McRobert, the flower class kit, got a second-hand one. Might be able to save, not scratch, building the decks. A good man. And Aidy's in at Smurfworks. Excuse me. There you go. Saying hi, Andy. What have we got? Mayhem Model Works. Jackie, if your Wi-Fi has been a bit spotty, look at mesh network system like Google Wi-Fi. It may help with the connection. Yeah, a lot of folks use the Wi-Fi senders, don't they? But I'm lucky. I'm all Cat 6 and Cat 5 around here, so yeah.
Cat 5, I think I'm on.
Yeah, it's one of the first things I did when I moved in here. I just put network boxes in every room and did all of that before the carpets went down, and
whatever I could alleviate from wherever I've been working.
And Andy's saying, yeah, the Google Wi-Fi covers 1,600 square feet. So, yeah, that's a fair old whop, isn't it?
It could be
Fred's in over at Modelers United Limited, saying afternoon, guys and girls. Afternoon,
hello,
Fred. Hope you're doing all right, mate. And, we'll have to try and get hold of one of them Wi-Fi senders for you, mate, and ship it up, see if we can help you with your buffering, fella, because you struggled a little bit, didn't you, mate? And it must be annoying for you.
I watched some of his show last night. It was okay.
Yeah, bless him. I think he was having some issues. I think
the wind was blowing in the right direction.
I think Sunday was it Sunday? He was having some issues. Bless him.
Poor bloke.
But Model Maker Dave's workshop's in, saying hello to everyone. Muse is in. Most of them change names as you learn them. And AD's saying, hello, Festa and Dave. And Dave, it still won't let me tag you. Not sure. It might be a setting on Dave's end then, because if you can tag me, it's because I'm okay here. So it might be that Dave's privacy settings are set that he can't be tagged. I think Fox had issues tagging you as well.
Yeah, but Fox has issues anyway.
Yeah.
Because he's Fox.
Paul Lines is in saying afternoon, everyone. Hello, Paul. Hope
Hello,
you're doing all right. Muse is saying, hi, Muse. Are you having a bad day? Sounds like you really need a coffee. Yeah. What else have we got? Everyone saying hello to each other there. Nat's in. Howdy do, Colin Dave and everyone in chat. Hi, Nat. Hope you're keeping well, sweetheart. And everything is okay in Williamson Towers. Susan. Hi, Colin Dave and everyone. Hello, Sue. How you doing, darling? It's Nat saying hello to Fred. Everyone's saying hello to each other. So I'll scroll through. What have we got? Fred saying he's going to have to leave near the end last 30 minutes as he's got an M4H session later. Hey, Fred, mate, you know, you do a lot of work for the Models for Heroes folks and that, you know, and you're an unsung hero, mate. So, no, it's not a problem, Fred. You know, priorities, mate. Jacqueline Stevens is thanking me. Yeah, not a problem, Jacqueline. I will get my lovely missus to peruse that off with some other stuff that we're shipping out towards the end of the week that I can't talk about. Adi will know what I mean. Modelers United, all good chaps, thanks. Wilma's in saying, evening, bruv, and hi, Dave, and she liked your haircut, unless she's talking about mine, of course, because I went for a slightly different style, Wins.
Yeah. The skin type style.
Yeah, I went for the transparent look. That's also Wilma saying hello to Ice Queen and saying evening to everyone else. Me and Mel saying you're looking great. Looking forward to seeing what you're making. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad at the moment. I'm on some slightly different meds, and yeah, fingers crossed they might do me a bit better than the last lot that I was on. So yeah. And that is chat up to date. So we're going to be doing a bit more on these bad boys this week because it's going to be the last week of the Paddy Wagon. We're going to be decaling them up today, so we'll be doing that.
Don't drop it, please. No,
it's just where we do brum brum noises. Brummity brum, brummity brum brum, brum brum brum. So that's what we're going to be doing today, folks. So I'm going to switch cameras and go on to me down cam, which is that one, I do believe, Cole.
Yep, that one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's that. There you go. And there's Wilma's Titanic in the corner. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, and hopefully I can see everyone on the chat because I've got my chat of goodness just there, even though the font is really small. Just move me mic, save me smacking my head on it every 2 minutes.
No, you don't want to do that.
And yeah, we're going to be decaling up these bad boys and putting on all the gold lettering and all of that. So,
well, I'm going to quickly do a little bit of milliput because I need to make a replica part.
Yeah. Marion's in as well. Betty Rubble, my other sister.
Hello, Marion.
So, no doubt the pair of them have been out and about causing chaos with the poison dwarf. I can just imagine it. Poison dwarf is me mother. They went out for a walk with her the other day. They took me mum out in public. God, they're brave.
Well, yeah, I can imagine that. It might have been a bit.
Yeah, normally with me mum, it's break glass in case of emergency. She's a little pocket rocket, bless her.
Oh.
But funny when she has a wibble, Dave. Proper goes into one, she does. And it's so funny. Because you know what it's like with mums. They turn into these little unassuming old ladies, don't they?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the real them rears its ugly head, doesn't it? When someone grates them and it's like, yeah.
Cross their paths at your peril.
Oh, mate, and it's brilliant. It's like, yeah, go for it. Go on, mum. Don't let them mug you off, mum. And we don't help.
No. Yeah, like, go on, Mum. You go on.
Yeah. You know, normally I would whisper in her ear. I didn't realise as you got older you'd be such a pushover, Mum. Yeah, that normally does the trick, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's when it goes into proper fudge stick and broom handles mode, mate.
Bless them.
Oh, yeah, wouldn't have them any other way, mate. There you go. Let's put a bit of daylight on now. So, yeah. What have you all been up to in the chat today and
Well, this week.
this week? And you haven't asked your question.
No, but I am about to rectify that by saying what is or what has gone into your bellies and what are you working on your benches?
Yeah. And he's going, why'd you call your mum the poison dwarf? Oh, mate, it's when she goes into one of her wibbles, mate. Her language and demeanour becomes extremely toxic. And my mum is 4'8", so she's a tiny lady. And hence the term of endearment of the poison dwarf, not the nasty variant.
You should have heard mine when she went into full wibble mode because they'd messed up her direct debit for the TV license.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it was like, okay, Mum.
Did you encourage her, Dave? Or did you do what I would do and just stand there nodding, thinking, I am not uttering a single word in case this ends up turning on me?
I openly admit that there was a dirty, great yellow streak running down my back because I just looked at her face and I thought, I'm not going to say a word.
No.
Much.
Absolutely not, mate. I normally just nod approvingly in her direction.
Yeah,
we used to try bantering her. I'd sort of saying, yeah, go on, Mum, go for it. But then, yeah.
It don't help, does it?
No, we just, in the end now, we just go, yeah, go on. Yeah. It is funny, though. Wouldn't have her any other way, mate.
It's just let them go, let them,
Oh,
say what they need to say and get it off their chest, and then that's it. You're back to normal then.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like, yeah. Did we do your weekly question, Dave? I can't remember.
We did.
Yeah, I'm having a bit of a goldfish day today. Then.
Oh, right. Okay. Fred is belly full pizza beer, finishing gluing the rotor blades on his links. Ooh.
Oh, happy days. Happy days.
Come on, Fred. What pizza?
Let's turn my tablet back on because the screen hasn't been used for a couple of minutes and it's
Paul,
getting young.
We've been working and supposed to be working now, but can't be bothered. I know the feeling, mate.
There you go.
Paul saying hello to Nat. Ice Queen Sue. Oh, look. Beef stew going in my belly.
Oh, happy days.
In the Hogwarts Castle on the bench. Ooh.
Oh, good girl.
Now, Sue, are you having dumplings with your stew? That's the question.
I could say she's having Sue and dumplings.
Oh, God.
Oh, come on.
I haven't got a comeback for it either. You got me, you so-and-so. Right. Paul is having Paul belly will be chicken fajitas. Bench is M10 Achilles tank destroyer. Being primed and painted, just need to finish some interior parts, then put it together. Ooh.
Sounds interesting.
Nat has got chicken soup with white bread. Kids are having cheese and ham toasties.
Oh, nice.
Bench doing the final editing for my next Peter Rabbit video. Ooh.
Oh, nice, because she's doing that big old patchwork quilt, isn't she, and all of that.
Yeah. Right. Jacqueline, work in progress for the Pikachus. Belly will be ham and egg homemade chips.
Oh, nice.
Fred's pizza is pepperoni, salami, etc. Meat feast job. Good man.
Happy days.
Ross is saying afternoon all.
Afternoon, Ross. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Hope everything's okay over in Medlock Towers. Nat saying she's just watching a tumbleweed blow past me. Yeah, it was shoddy, wasn't it? But hey, you know.
Ross Medlock. Belly, not sure. Bench, Warhammer, Chaos, Space Marines, Obliterator.
Oh. Quite a bit of Warhammer on benches this week, isn't there?
Yeah. Oh, Carol's asking, have you started the fire truck?
No, that is due to start in the background probably in a fortnight's time, because we're going to be launching our new build next week, which we'll reveal on next week's show, because obviously this is the last episode of the Paddy Wagon. So we'll do that next week, and probably do the fire engine the week after, Dave, because it'll be, is it last week of November, the week after?
It's going to be getting very close to it.
Because we normally do our big background build as the last week of each month show. So we'll have an episode where we do that. And yeah, that's a beast of a kit and all, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah, there's not a lot of room in that box.
So yeah. Well, it's that big, I can't get the box on my bench. So yeah. Not at the moment anyway, because my bench is a bit full.
Well, I seem to remember when I did a what's in the box for mine, and quite literally I couldn't get the box underneath the camera in full so that people could see what it was.
No, that's right. It is a bit of a beastie pot. But yeah, no, I do like these decals though. They go on really well, mate.
Oh well, I'll catch you up in a minute. I'm just
Mind you, I am using the Go Faster solution today as well. So.
Oh, is this your new?
This is my experiment.
Your super duper stuff.
Yeah, there's nothing like taking a gamble and using your experiment on a current build. But I may have felt a bit confident in it, so I thought.
That tells me you've been doing a lot of testing then.
I have a sheet of styrene that has got various grazes, gouges, and scribed lines and things on it, and I may have been formulating my concoction somewhat. So yeah, does the job. Does what it says in the tin. And it's an all-in-one, Dave.
Whoa. Yeah, because you said you was working on that.
Yeah, so... Fingers crossed we can get a good result on it. I mean, obviously the test for this is going to be how it dries, how everything conforms and all of that, so... It's one of them, mate.
I shall leave that.
Go. Ross is saying he thinks that they need to shut the school down until this virus is all sorted out. Yeah, I know, mate. It's yeah.
Mayhem Model Works as Belly just had mince pie, going to have another and then start dinner.
Ooh.
Choice
Oh, good,
between
man.
venison grill steaks, burgers, or meatballs.
Oh,
Ooh,
road trip.
Yeah.
Russell Williams bench is the Revell Enterprise kit that I've been putting the sub-assemblies together today. Belly's going to be shepherd's pie that he's going to start making shortly. Oh, shepherd's pie. Nom, nom, noms.
Big noms.
Yeah.
I've not quite worked out what I'm going to have yet, because...
Well, yeah, you've got cooker of goodness, ain't you?
Mind you, I am kind of leaning towards a bit of cheese on toast tonight.
Oh, are
you? Sometimes you just have to have that bit of comfort food, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Definitely, mate. Graham M saying, Ross, I hope things go well for you and agree with you 100%. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, I think all of us, you know, the perfect Christmas present for anyone in our families is going to be a vaccine, isn't it? It's, you know, that's what we're all hoping. And yeah, I know it's deep conversation, but it's on everyone's mind, isn't it? At the end of the day.
Well, now they've released it to say they've got something. Something is better than nothing.
Oh, of course it is. Better than poking the eye of a sharp stick, mate, isn't it? Yeah, it's...
Well, because we've had all the bad news of what's been going on and it coming back again, now we've got a little bit of good news because the men and women in the white coats have starting to deliver on what they said they was going to do.
Well, yeah, you know, you always get that thing, don't you? You know, where everyone goes, oh, if you believed everything scientists said. It's funny how we're all reliant on them same scientists now.
Yeah.
You know, we've all done it. We've gone, oh, you know, what do these scientists do all day long? Now it's, yeah, I think we kind of know what they're up to. So, yeah. Good scientists, put it that way. We don't want the bad scientists, do we?
No. My lot are good, but when it comes to common sense and logic.
Absolutely. Chris is in saying evening all. Hello, Chris. Hope you're doing all right.
All right, Chris.
Andy's asking me, is there an hangout later? Yes, Andy. It's Wednesday, mate. Wednesdays is the patron evening as well as Saturdays. And as long as you guys want to hang out with me, I'll put a link in. So, yeah. I'll do this show, go and have a little 10-minute sort of nosh on something to eat, and then I'll put a link up, mate. Oh, bit of spider pig for you there, Dave.
Oh, I'm so glad I checked that before dumping that in the water.
No. You've been special again?
Yeah. Special. Don't know what special, but yeah, special.
Right, and I reckon we're going to have one of them on there. I think we've done all right, really. I've had no fudge sticks or broom handles moments yet, so I think I've been remarkably composed today. Mind you, there is still time.
I was going to say, don't speak too soon.
What are you trying to say, Dave?
Nothing. Yeah.
Adie's going to love a bit of Spider Pig. I know. They used to call me it when I used to work because I belch and it squeaks like Spider Pig out of The Simpsons. And they all used to mock me mercilessly at work. Mike Mountain's in, Dad. Hello, Dad. Hope you're doing all right. Hope the lovely Eileen's having a good day today, mate, for you. And
I hope all is good at home and all that and everything.
Absolutely agree, mate. A remarkable woman.
Good grief, I looks like I've got that in the right place. That was all up in judgment.
And there's probably a lot of people cringing out there at the fact that I use a scalpel to move my decals around with, but for me it absolutely works. And it's a scalpel where I trimmed the tip off the blade to make it flat, basically, and it works a treat for me.
Oh. Each to their own.
Yeah, I find it the easiest way for me to move a decal around. So that's what I use. The scalpel of goodness, Dave.
Well, yes.
Koki, what we got here? We got a bit of that. Yeah, let's have a bit of that one. Oh, yeah, I didn't want them anyway, so we'll get them in a minute. Yeah, I'm dropping stuff again, Dave.
No, you don't want to be doing that.
Yeah, you know what I'm like, mate. Wouldn't be the same when Festa isn't dropping things, mate. So what I'll do is if I soak that, and then whilst I'm trying to recover the decals of droppedness.
Ah, okay.
Oh, cue the old man noises. Alright, we need to figure out where that sits, don't we? I suppose it's just under there, Cole, where it shows you on the instructions, you pillock. Yeah, don't be like Festa.
Oh, I didn't want to point out the obvious.
Let's give this a bit of a dust. La da 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 da. Bum, 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 bum.
Where did the instruction? There's the instruction, right?
You've been special as well.
Yeah.
Good man. Slaughter and Bones is in. Hello, Sarge. How you doing, my old mate?
Hello, Sarge. Hope all is good with you.
Hope you're safe and well in good old Germany, mate. And family are safe, mate, and everyone's happy and hunky-dory and all of that. It's officially a Paddy Wagon now because it's got Paddy Wagon written on it. Dee. Right. Let's get these all separated into decals of separatedness. Like that.
Let's try and do this without breaking decals.
Yeah, try and do it without breaking them, Dave.
Yeah, I'll just snap one.
That one. And then officially that should then leave, I think, is that one or is that two? No, that's two. Right. That's what we think they should look like. So let's have a looky-loo. That goes somewhat like that then. Yeah, that then goes that way. Like that. which means that there's that one. Where's that go? That goes up over there like that. Okay, I can live with that. So let's put the bigger one on. Have you some of that? That's Sarge saying hello to everyone.
Oh, can't see. Flip up. All right.
Da 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 da. Let that do its thing there.
Make sure we get this one round the right way.
I just need to hold that so that I can see it. And then that comes up like that, I think. Let's give that a bit of liquid persuasion. Okay, I'll try and get that corner in place. Here's what we want. You will go. Oh, the concentration, eh?
Oh, no, especially this time of night.
Apologies for the silence, folks. But we're both at a point where we're concentrating. Normal service shall resume imminently. There you go. That's as good as it's going to get for now. But it's now a police paddy wagon. Oh, twitches have started. Let's let that have a breather for a minute and have a read of the chat and de-twitch. Okay. Skullfish has put a link in there for his channel by the look of it. Wilma's saying she loves the Paddy Wagon. Is it nearly finished? Yes, love. This is the last show on the Paddy Wagon. So the Paddy Wagon will be finished at the end of the show. That's the theory. Anything that hasn't been finished, we'll just fettle and finagle off camera, and then we'll do a little catch up on another show later on at some point. But the decals will go on. we'll let them settle, and then I tend to then go over and retouch anything up that needs touching up, and then give everything a final matte coat in the matte areas and the gloss coat in the gloss areas, and the Paddy Wagon will be done then. I've got Officer Dave to hang on the back with his grey beard, so I got him to hang on the back. So yeah, Officer Wibble, so to speak. So he's got to go on, and yeah, these will be going on the shelf of displayage. So yeah, interesting little build. We've both enjoyed doing them, haven't we, mate?
Oh yeah.
If you can get the kit, get it.
It's a fun little build. So as Colin said, if you can get it, do so, but try not to pay stupid silly money.
Yeah. I mean, we saw one for nearly 200 quid, didn't we, on the flea bay?
Yeah, we can't repeat what we said because it's not.
Well, we paid a tenner for ours, so that's what you can imagine. We was quite shocked to see it going for that sort of money. I mean, to me, that's a rip-off.
Oh, yeah, way more than it's worth. Don't get me wrong, it's a good kit, it's a good little build, but not for that price.
Not for 100 quid, it ain't.
I think I could have got that any better.
Have you ever done that thing where you sit there and you think to yourself, where did I just put my paintbrush? I had it just now. And out the corner of your eye, you can see it poking out your teeth. Yeah. That's what I did. I'm sitting there thinking, I had my paintbrush, I can't see it. And then I'm like, that's because it's in your teeth, you wally.
Well, the best one I've done so far, I've got some little battery operated, what you probably call selfie lights that I use to do some of the photographs of my models.
Yeah.
Just stand them in front, and they've got 3 levels of brightness.
Yeah.
So you can change them about a little bit. And I put mine somewhere so safe, and I'm looking for it, and I couldn't find it. And in full fettle of a complete and utter wibble,
yeah,
ordered another one. Suddenly one came, and then I suddenly looked up, and guess what I saw?
All right.
I saw where I put the old one.
Marion Jones, my Skin and Blisters, saying, lovely to see that you both have a different take on design. Do you varnish them afterwards? Yes, we do. We give them a gloss coat, and then any areas that need to be given a matte coat, they have a matte coat, Maz. So, yeah. And, yeah, that's the beauty of this hobby. You can interpret a kit and do whatever you like with it, as we did with the Thunderbird kits. So, and that's the beauty of it. That's why we both enjoy what we do so much, because, you know, there's more than one way to do a kit. And it's our way of encouraging people just to go and take the risk and try something different. You know, and we're not saying there's anything wrong with building out the box. You know, there's a lot of people that enjoy building that way, but we like to just stir things up a little, Dave, don't we? And
yeah, just make it a little bit different and put a tweak here and there. You don't have to. It's not compulsory.
No.
It's your kit. You build it the way you want to. You want to build a tiger tank and paint it pink?
Paint it pink. It's your kit. It's your money. You paid for it.
It's your time. It's your build. I was going to say paint an M3, paint pink, but
Yeah, I mean, I several times have thought, have I upset anyone with some of the directions I've gone with a build? But it's like anything, isn't it? You just go with it.
oh, come on.
At the end of the day, it's your choice, isn't it? You've paid your money. You know, it's a bit like the Thunderbird 2, isn't it? Now, we've both done a completely different take on Thunderbird 2s that we did.
Yep.
You know, and in their own way, they stand for what we've tried to achieve with them, you know, and it's no one way is the right way. It just goes to show that you can interpret something. I mean, with me, I like to try to think how something that is sci-fi could be interpreted into the real world. You know, the Thunderbirds I did as the US Army, as a piece of military hardware. Now, you know, that might not appeal to everyone. You done yours as a medivac, didn't you, Dave?
Yeah, I did mine as a RAF replacement to the Chinook.
Yeah. So, you know, there's different ways of doing it. You know, you've only got to look at the Hueys, identical kits, but we done them in two different styles.
Well, I think it would have been boring if we did it both the same way.
Yeah. And that's the thing, isn't it? Neither of us say which direction we're going. We just build, don't we? How many times have we changed our mind midway through a build and totally had to start again just to transform it? Because we didn't like the direction it was going in. It wasn't as, I don't know, interesting as we thought.
Well, I seem to remember the first bit of the Huey that I carved out. I thought that was going to be it, and then I tried something else and realised that I had to get the bigger saw out and do some even bigger sawing.
Yeah. I love sawing. You probably noticed.
I have finished the Concorde, and now I'm going to cut the nose off because
Yeah. That always gets you, that one, doesn't it?
Spat me tea out across the floor.
The amount of feedback I got on that when I did that. People are going, I cannot believe you just done that. Yeah.
No, but you are so right, because people will sit there and they will mull it over and then they will eventually talk themselves out of what they're going to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My philosophy is if you're thinking of doing it, just do it.
You cutting that nose off is almost as synonymous as that line in the Italian Job. You're only supposed to blow the doors off.
I had it when I did the bus. I started chopping the decks up on that, and people were like, "You're mad." Yeah, I know. You do realise, yeah, I realise. But it can either go one of two ways. It can go right, or it can go wrong. But it's only plastic, and you can glue it back together.
Yeah. It can be repaired. Oh, no. Come on. Jesus, what? Oh.
I am still here, folks. I am just doing some close-up work, and I'm a man.
of a certain age that can't very well see what he's trying to do. So I've got my optivisor on so that I can just see this little line that I'm trying to put the decal on. So apologies for being off shot. I know I'm probably getting the look off of Sarge for being off shot.
Yeah,
I will shortly be back on shot.
I'm going to walk away from this one.
Is that a wibble?
Mm.
All right. My theory is that that should now be in line. And that goes over that way of a tad. There you go. Okay, and we now know that when I do the next side, do it in a slightly different order. And it will go in a tad easier. Have you a bit of that? Cunt Daddy. Oh, that sounded so wrong.
It did.
Will fit. Just a tad. All I want. There you go. I'm happier now. There you go. So that's one side decaled up. Happy days. It's now officially a Paddy Wagon. Ooh, come on, Daddy. I'm going to let that settle for a minute. Because you know what's going to happen? I shall do the other side and I shall be handling it and I'll be pulling off all the other decals and then bottom lip will come out. I'll get me teddy bears. I'll be going boo-hoo, Wibblekins and all of that. And then everyone will be giving me the finger of shame and mocking me. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It could be quite entertaining.
You're such an evil man, Dave. I don't know where you get it from.
No, neither do I.
Mind you, though, us two, we've been really good, haven't we, lately? We've not had too many wibbles that I can recall. I can hear the sound of Sue spitting her coffee out now.
No, we have been quite good. Yeah, very few wibbles.
I can't honestly think of the last big wibble that we had, to be honest.
No, neither can I.
So, folks, it just goes to show we can behave, can't we, mate?
Well, sometimes.
I think it's because we've been outdone, haven't we, recently by Paul? Because he's been having some grade A quality wibbles, isn't he? Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, he takes wibbling into a whole new stratosphere.
Oh, yeah. Even I can't wibble like that.
He's positively made it an utter art form.
Oh, yeah. I am suitably impressed with his ability. And it's the prolonged ability to maintain a long wibble.
Yeah. It's when he goes quiet for about 30 seconds and then he fires and another thing and you think, oh, here we go, round 7.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll tell you something else. He goes, yep. This is fun.
Oh, yeah. Mind you, people would pay good money for tickets to watch him wibble.
Yeah.
No. You've not finished that side yet, you plum. Really?
You've been special.
Yeah.
Good
I
man.
like it.
Yeah, good man. So glad that I ain't the only person that can be special.
I like being special. Oh, no, that's okay.
And I got to prime me fire engine yet. Me little Model T Ford. I wanted to do that, but I kind of didn't make it to the bench yesterday. As you know, I had a bit of a shonky day, so yeah, we didn't make it to the bench. So that plan kind of went out the window. Okay, we have got that one to go as well. What's going on in the chat? Colin and Dave, that didn't last long behaving yourself. Nah.
No, it never does.
Sergeant Bones is on about couldn't do a commission. I build things sometimes as gift for friends, like a model of a car or favourite tank, etc. Oh, the commissions question. Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? It's yeah.
No, the speed that I build at, nah. I don't think it's a thing that I should even think about.
Yeah, I've got a couple, as you know, on the go for close friends, and you know, but you still end up because I overanalyze. Those people that know me well will know that, you know, I overthink stuff. It's one of my worst traits, to be honest with you. You know, I can find a conspiracy in nothing. You know, it's just one of them. And I'm the same with my builds. So no one can rivet count your build as far as you can.
Oh, I'm terrible at that.
No matter how good a rivet counter they are, we can always rivet count our builds better than they can. And yeah, it catches up with you when you're doing a commission because you overthink the build then, and you stop enjoying it. And that's why commissions can take so long, because you're trying to please the customers every whim, and yeah, it can take the fun out of it. So if you want to do commissions, do them. No one's going to stop you. But bear that in mind that you can end up getting a build that you've got no interest in doing, but it's a commission build. Therefore, you've got to give it your undivided love and attention and your 110% best, even though you hate every aspect of the build. Especially if you have a very picky client that is so not, you know, it's a bit like someone asking Sarge to do an armour commission. And Sarge doing it hyper detailed because that's what Sarge does. And them then saying, oh, but I want mine to look like that. And it would go against every moral fibre in Sarge's body because he knows no way would a tank have had that on it. But the customer's insistent. So you've then got that dilemma. You're now going away from what you want the build to be, but you're having to oblige the customer. And it can be very, very challenging to do that. And I think sometimes that's what people forget with commission work. You know, they think it's, oh, yeah, I can make money. Bosh.
Yeah, not necessarily that easy.
Yeah. And again, how much of a price do you put on your work? You know, I mean, mine, I'm pretty simplistic. I just say to the customer, well, you know, at the end of the day, just do me a patron for however long you think that you need to do it for what you think the kit is worth. You know what I mean? But you have a ballpark price that you've paid for the initial outlay of the kit and things like that. So you try to recoup your initial outlay, but
it is a difficult one because you end up mired in the commission as well, and then if you've got other builds that you're doing, they all take a back seat. So it's very easy that the commission can overtake your entire activity, and yeah, it's a strange one. Also, you've got that thing where not everyone would be able to put 3 or 4 months into a piece and then post it off and never see it again. You know, there's also that, because we all form an attachment to our builds, don't we? Yes,
Well,
Carl.
yeah. I don't think that's only natural.
Yeah. And not everyone can sort of bring themselves to part with it, because, you know, you're never going to see it again, are you? You put a lot of work into it. You know, there's people that build to sell. I mean, Fox sells a lot of his builds. John Bias, he sells a lot of his builds. You know, a lot of people, that's what they do. They don't keep their kits at all. They just buy and build them and sell them. I couldn't imagine anyone wanting to buy one of my builds, to be honest with you. I don't, you know, they're that great.
I think if someone wanted to buy one of my belts, I'd fall off my chair.
Right, that's that side
I don't know
done.
whether it would be shock or amazement or something else.
What's Ian saying there? Ian's saying he does the occasional truck commission. Luckily, you're building what you see in an actual vehicle. I only build for friends and with the option to throw them back if I wish to take them to a show. Absolutely, mate. You know, it's nice if someone owned a particular vehicle. I owned this motorbike, and could you build it for me with this registration and things like that? That becomes a very sentimental build then, because it's historically accurate to what they had, you know. So you can see where they're coming from, and it sparks your interest then, because you get almost their history. You know, if it's a biker, you know, oh, you know, I had this bike and I had it when I met the wife, and you know, you start getting a story, don't you? And you can almost envisage that then, and it just sparks your interest, you know. But Vampy's in. Hello, Vamp. Hope you're doing all right, mate.
Hey, Vamp, how you doing?
Lewis is in. Hello, Lewis. Hope you're doing all right, mate.
Hello, Lewis. That's it. Ooh. Ah.
Carol saying, I was going to ask, do you sell any of your builds? I normally barter, Carol, to be quite honest with you, love. I've got a couple on at the moment, and the people patron me. They support me on my Patreon channel, and it's like a nominal sort of like $5 a month, and they equate the price of the kit that way. So, you know, if I've got a kit and it's cost me, I don't know, 50 or 60 quid to get the kit for the client, then obviously, you know, they're going to be patroning me for 12 months just to cover the cost of the kit. And then it's whatever else after that they think it's worth. You know, I'm quite easygoing, because for me, most of the satisfaction I get is doing the build, because, as you know, I'm medically retired. So this keeps my mental health in check, so to speak, because I can get quite depressed. So I get a lot of satisfaction out of doing the build, and also seeing the person, you know, with photographs of it with them holding it or whatever, and, you know, yeah, it's arrived, and knowing that someone's getting satisfaction out of it's really quite rewarding. So for me, it's not a massive financial reward, it's just that satisfying reward. But no, I'm kind of surrounded by kits in here that I've built, and my sisters will know I've got big display cabinets in the lounge. So I'm kind of lucky that I've got a lot of storage space, but I am running out. So I don't know what I'm going to do then. I might have to look at moving some on. So I'll probably donate some to, I don't know, a museum or something. I don't know. It's up to, you know, it's whatever people want, isn't it? It's a challenge, though, Dave, isn't it, to know what to do with them?
Well, so I take some of mine to the club shows.
Yes.
Which I quite like the club shows, because you get to see what other people do.
Yes.
And the different takes that they have on the kits that they build.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're with like-minded people and you can have a laugh.
This is the beauty of this hobby. I mean, a lot of people think, oh, you know, you're middle-aged men gluing plastic kits together. Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
But, you know, it is rewarding, because you meet some wonderful people. You know, there's a lot of veterans that do this hobby that have come out of the military, you know, and it gives you a chance to sit and get to know those guys and girls, because they've all made a sacrifice at the end of the day. And there's like this bond, isn't there, that the modelers, we all form. And you become quite a close-knit group of people.
well, you can just have a laugh and a joke with them. Oh, done, right. I've done half a side. I've done a side.
Because people often hear me refer to me webcam as me window to the world, but it is, you know, because you get to meet people at the end of these cameras, and for people that can't go out, it is your lifeline. And, you know, the folks in the community are all very understanding of that as well, because a lot of them have similar problems. And yeah, I don't know where I'd be if I hadn't took this hobby back up again. You know, luckily my missus saw that I was getting down in the dumps, so to speak, because as your condition and your health goes, you got all of that male pride
BS, haven't you? That you know you're the breadwinner and all of that lot, and everything you've ever worked for or wanted to be, you're losing. So you do as a bloke, and the same with women. You become very self-deprecating, very depressed, and yeah, I think without this and the Helen's vision of getting back into it, I don't know where I'd be. You know, she bought me some kits and said, look, you know, when I first met you, you used to build stuff like this, and you need to have something to occupy your mind, because when you're not concentrating on something, you're over-analysing and overthinking your situation and making yourself unwell. And I worry about that, because you get daft ideas in your head then when you're unwell, and yeah,
it just doesn't bode well, does it?
absolutely. And you know, fair play to her. You know, she said, look, you know, we've got this room in the house now that I've got me bigger kitchen and everything's been built there, why don't you set that up as a man cave and a studio, and Bob's your uncle. So that's what I did, and the rest is history. And thanks to you guys in the community that have been so supportive of what I do, and you know, meeting up with Dave and getting Dave involved, and it's been really fulfilling, isn't it, mate?
Can I re-edit that last line?
What?
More like I'll bully Dave into it.
Oh no! Yeah, I might have done.
You know, I jest.
I might have done. No, you needed a bit of persuading, didn't you? Let's be honest.
Persuading? I didn't have much of a chance, did I?
But because you was, you won't mind me saying, you was nervous, wasn't you? You know, and a little bit unsure of your own self and all of that. Like, you needed a bit of encouragement, should we say?
A little bit of encouragement. Yeah, right. Okay.
But I kind of didn't give you any chance to think it. You was live before you knew it. Of that day, wouldn't it? It was, oh, you got a webcam and a mic. Yeah, just as well, because we're live. Right.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say that's decaled, mate.
Well, I've done one side.
Folks, we've got a Paddy Wagon with decals. So I'm going to let that dry now and settle. I've got a couple of bits to re-glue.
Oh, hang on. You can't see anything because you got your...
Oh, sorry, Dave. I was just trying to... Yeah, go on. You carry on then.
That's it. I was just trying to line it up so people can see what I've done.
Yeah, Dave's going to show you his instead, folks.
Sorry.
No, you carry on. No, carry on.
No, I'm done now.
No, it's all right, mate. I'm gluing something on anyway. You carry on. He didn't say anything for 10 minutes. And the minute I started saying something, yeah. Go on, mate. Go for it.
Well, I've done it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He is this hard work, folks. Bless.
I'm not hard work.
Oh, Whippлекins.
I'm speaking impossible.
Yeah, it's one of those, really, isn't it? I mean, with your channel, isn't it? It's taken off nicely, and
yeah, it's doing all right.
Wish I had 5 pairs of hands, though.
Yeah, it does help sometimes.
Because this is quite a strange little build, because you can't handle it very well, can you? Because there's so many
fine bits all over it.
Little bits of filigree and chrome and that you've got to be really careful how you pick it up. As I did just now, knocking off the front ornamental bit of twirly-whirly, whatever you want to call it, stuff. But we've got a fully built Paddy Wagon. I just want them decals to dry so that I can clear them, and then you won't see the silvering around the edges then, because they're still moist. Moist. So I'm going to let them settle right the way back, and then when they've been clear coated, they'll then absorb or blend in a bit better with the paint there. So all in all, I am mightily chuffed with that. For a tenner, people are at how much? Yeah, we got these for a tenner, folks. We scored a really good deal, didn't we, on the Amazon for them bad boys?
It couldn't have come at the right time, could it?
I still think they made a pricing boo-boo.
I think that, yeah, someone didn't do it right.
Yeah, and we scored a kit for... Yeah, I think they made a boo-boo on the pricing, but so they're there. And then all I've got left is I've got Officer Dave to go on the back. Somewhere like so. Yeah, there he is.
I've got a few bits to finish off, but
yeah. And he's hanging off the back there going, oi, I'll give you wibble. I don't wibble.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't. It's a figment of everybody's imagination.
Yeah, so I am mightily pleased with that. And like I say, she's going to settle. And she's going to have next to her on the dial when I get round to doing it is the one I started last week with Fox. Is a little Model T Ford fire engine. So that's going to go next to it. There's going to be Fireman Festa and Fireman Dave on that and all.
So you're going to be fired up for it then, are you?
Oh, see what you did there? Aye. I don't know what we like. But no, if you get a chance to grab one of these, folks, excuse me, for a sensible price, of course, I would grab one because they are a brilliant little kit. And we've had a lot of fun with them, haven't we, Dave?
Well, yes, because it has. It's been a fun little build.
Yeah.
I've now started breaking bits off because
yeah, I did that earlier when I was doing a bit on the old Ujimi calling me watching my flit, and I'm resisting the urge to manhandle it too much, but
I'm going to stop on that for now because I want the decals to sit down properly, and I'll probably put a few more layers of microsol on it, just to get those decals down.
Yeah, but there you go.
Break any more stuff off it.
Yeah, that is the Paddy Wagon. He says, trying to not bombard people with my terrible camera move in there. Yeah, and I shall be doing an update on it once it's had its clear coat and its final fettling. So yeah, there'll be more to come on that. Nat saying looks fantastic. Thank you, Nat. Much appreciated, darling. But I must admit, it's once Dave's glued in place and it's had its decals put on, and I say decals put on, it's had its clear coats put on. It should then pop how I want it to. So let's just bring the light down a tad more, just so people can see what we've been doing. There you go. It's got the police livery on it, and yeah. Dare I say it? I want to make brum brum noises with it. Brum 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 brum. Oh, don't want to stare at my bowl of water there, do you? Yeah. Knock your webcam, Cole.
If it's not your webcam, it's your microphone, isn't it?
Oh, mate, yeah, me and my Captain Calamity bit, mate. But yeah, our bench is getting a bit full again, isn't it? Yeah. Note to self, Festa, don't build so many kits at once.
Can't help it, can you?
How long have I been saying that, though?
Yeah, I know. I think we all say that, don't we?
I think we can safely say as well, Dave, that decal solution is pretty close to the mark, mate.
Well done.
So, yeah, I think we'll be wheedling a bottle of that up to your good self to do a bit of product testing for us.
Yep. Yep.
And see how you get on with it. But I heartily recommend it, mate. I can turn my chat off now on my tablet, can't I? Because I don't need that. I don't, because I've got my big screen back on.
Oh. Okay. No stress.
I can turn that off. I can have a little looky-loo in the chat then to see what our lovely viewers have been saying. Brilliant comment from Graham. You're not putting Charlie Chaplin in the dio. I've been looking for a 3D STL file that I can run through my resin printer of Charlie Chaplin or Buster Keaton, one of the two, because I've got the fire engine to do as well, and I just thought it would be quite appropriate, you know. And I think we had this discussion the other week, didn't we? That it was Buster Keaton that did the fire engine video, wasn't it? And
yes.
So yeah, I'm currently trawling some of my 3D print sites that I go on, like Cults 3D and places like that, just to see whether or not I can get a little STL file and cobble something up, Graham. So hopefully, mate, there'll be more to it, because I've got the fire engine to build. I'm going to put them both on the little dio. So yeah, it's got to be done. Let's have a browse back through chat just to see what people were saying. AD's off to have his dinner because he's trough time before this evening's hangout. That was Carol asking about, do we sell any of our builds? Probably will have to do so at some point. Excuse me. Vampy's gone. Was that Vampy saying laters, Vamp? Yeah.
Oh, see you later, man.
Excuse me. Hugo Model Work. Hello, Vamp. Great presentation video on your channel. Oh, I'll have a look at that then, Hugo.
That's a subtle hit if I've ever seen that.
No, Lewis is good until someone hit my wing mirror. Oh, dear. Maz is saying, love the concentration. Do you poke your tongue out? Yeah, I poke my tongue out to the left. I do that sort of scratching pointy of the glasses on the end of the nose bit. Stroke me beard whilst I'm mulling over and contemplating, because I don't smoke anymore. I haven't smoked for 3 years. So I do the mulling beard stroke instead of having a fag. So yeah. Graham M saying, I'd say the driver came off worse if he hit the wing mirror on the truck. Scaly Models is creeping and looking for brownie points because it's, hello, lovely Sue. Hello.
He's in creep mode, is he?
Absolutely, he is. What else have we got going on there? Mike saying hello to Tony. I think Tony's popped in. Helgen35.
Oh, hello, Tony.
So that was Mike saying hello to Tony. Ice Queen's going, oh, Mike. See what I mean? If he comes into the hangout later, you wait. He's going to get a piece of my mind. Muse is saying, can you send me one for my birthday? Model Making Truckers saying hi to Helgen35. I'm not seeing Helgen35's logo in me chat, so I might be missing it. Unless she's on FB, it's not pinging through properly. But hello, Tony, anyway, mate. Hope you're doing all right.
Yeah, hello, Tony.
Joseph Kelly saying, make contact with a payment schedule and an ironclad deadline for selling art. Absolutely. Usually going, oh, Helgen, laugh out loud. Ah, there he is. I'm on the scrounge for donuts. He says, please send some to your local hospital. Tony, I'll send you a box of donuts up, mate. Not a problem. Hope you're doing all right, mate, and staying safe on the front line, Tony.
Yeah, look after yourself, mate.
You really are in the thick of it, mate. And dare I say it, you're seeing the sadder side of humanity at the moment, mate. And I really hope that you and your family are doing well. And if you need anything or a chat, just a vent and get it off your chest, you know where we are, Tony, yeah? You know I mean that in the nicest possible way, buddy. Muse is saying she'd be happy to go back to shows again as soon as the world stops burning. I was having this conversation with Dave. I've never put a model in a model show or competition. I don't know why. It's just something I've never done.
Don't mind putting models on the club bench, but going for competitions, I tend to get bullied by the club members. And
yeah, I mean, I've always had that. I don't think I'm good enough, but then that's just my own self-confidence. And I would rather, I get more pleasure out of looking at other people's art than having the stress of seeing how my own art compares. So I tend to leave mine for other people to see at the house and go and enjoy the others. It's, I suppose, an inner nervousness. And is it going to take... With me, I sort of think, is it going to take any of the love for the hobby out if your build doesn't perform that well? Are you going to get so uptight about it that you lose your enjoyment? And I don't want to risk that, so I don't compete. It goes on my channel, that's good enough for me. Model making truck, the best thing was the guy was going back to his yard. Trouble is, so was I. Oh dear. Did you come out with fudge sticks and broom handles, Lewis? Was you good?
nah, but he didn't.
Scout Model Vamp saying, hiya, John. Hiya, John. Modelers United. I spilt a bottle of plastic weld on the washing machine and thought I got away with it till next morning when the missus went to use it. Yeah, I can remember a good one I did. I managed to get I bought myself a new TIG welder many moons ago, and I thought I'll have a go at that. So I set the Black & Decker workmate up in the kitchen and played with a welder as you do, and realised then that the varnish or whatever the coating was on the floor had caught light in the kitchen. So me being me, I put it out and just threw a mat down so that the missus wouldn't see it. And of course, you didn't have a mat in the kitchen, so straight away it's going to be, why is that mat there? Lifted it up and saw the big burn mark on the floor, and yeah, it was quite frosty.
Did you get in trouble?
Yeah, more so than when I broke the microwave. And yeah, he's saying he had to buy her a new machine and gave me permission to build workshop on the back. Yeah, I once put a cylinder head and a set of carburetors in the dishwasher and gave it a cycle on that and completely and utterly wrecked the gunk or the filters on the dishwasher. So yeah, I'm banned from white appliances. So that's why I walk into the kitchen, get the look. If I loiter more than a millisecond, I get escorted back out, don't I, Dave?
It's more like thrown out, I think.
Especially more so now because it's got the new kitchen, see, and it's all swanky, and it got new cooker, and it, all the bits. And of course now I'm not allowed near any of them. It's get your paws off my cooker. I go, what? Don't even lean on it, look at it, or loiter near it. She goes. Not in that language. It's usually a bit more colourful, isn't it? Tony saying he's back to the grindstone, giving you all cuddliest. Take care, my lovelies. Yeah, you mind. There you go, Tony. Total respect, mate.
Yeah, take care, mate.
Kaz is saying, here you are, bruv. Wilma's here. Yeah. Yeah, Paul Lyons is saying very nice build spellers. Thank you, Paul. Much appreciated, mate.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Graham M saying looks amazing. Thank you, Graham. Much appreciated, dude. Hugo Model Works, very nice. Thank you, Hugo. Russell Williams going tenner result. Price of kits has gone through the roof in the last couple of years. Yeah, we got these 2 years ago, Dave? Something like that, wasn't it? Or was it a year ago? 2019.
Yeah, probably last year, I think.
Yeah, and we scored these for a tenner.
Yeah, you got yours, and then I managed to get mine, which was a definite result.
Mayhem's going official Wibble hanging off the back of the Paddy Wagon because Sergeant Festa is taking off chasing down Top Cat. Absolutely, mate. Mayhem saying it should have some insane flames coming from the exhaust with an H. Good idea. I like that. What's we got there? Music's saying she's got a ton of half-done stuff all over the place. Yeah, I've got six builds on the go. So yeah, in various states, but a couple of them are going to be really sort of steamed into to clear. Yeah, so I can get them shipped off because Christmas is looming. Sergeant Bones is going to make cooing noises while you're browsing, Colin. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely when I'm on Tinkercad and Thingiverse, Sarge. It's proper.
It's not done not to.
Sue's off to have some food before they hang out this evening. Yeah, it'll be another short one tonight, folks, which probably means it'll be about 8 hours long.
All right.
Later, so that's people's, yeah.
See you later, Sue.
Mayhem saying Winces never spill anything and expect to get away with it. Yeah. Absolutely. Graham M says TIG welding in the kitchen sounds like a Motorhead song. Andy's got it right. You sure you haven't met my missus, Andy? Collins escorted out with a rolling pin hovering over his head. She slung me out the other week, and Dave was his usual supportive self. Just sat there laughing at me.
Boot was on the other foot, you'd be doing the same thing.
Absolutely. Paul Lyons says 5 minutes left of work and then he can relax. Happy days, mate.
Oh, Fred says he's off to do his M48 session. Take care and stay safe. See you on my live Thursday, 7 p.m.
Cheers, Fred. I'll look out for that.
Yeah.
Mike saying, catch you later, Fred. Have a great session. Yeah. You got to have yourself a bit of Fred time. He's very pleasant.
Yeah. Bit fine.
I am saying latest Fred.
Fred on last night.
Hughes is saying she's got 6 or so builds and 20 minis. Oh, good girl. Of course, yeah, I've got my unpainted 3D resin figures as well. I've got them to do, so I like to have a little stash of them because we do them as a relax, don't we, Dave? The old figure painting.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like a bit of figure painting. I've got one on the go at the moment. Must get back to that, actually.
Yeah. Dad's going, oi, eh? What have I done? What haven't you done, mister? Finger of shame. Finger of shame. Yeah. Jacqueline Stevens is saying that she'll catch up in a little while. Mayhem saying, make sure you're okay, Dad. Yeah. So that's the chat. That's the chat caught up with, mate.
Yeah.
I'll put your full screen, Dave, so you can show off your build if you want.
No, I'm all right, thank you.
All right, then I won't put your full screen then, so that you can show off your build, Dave.
No, because I don't want to touch it at the moment because I've put some bits on with some GS Hypo, and I know what'll happen. I'll knock it and it'll go flying. So yeah, I get that feeling. Yeah, I mean that's why I haven't glued Dave on the back yet, because I want to go round and varnish everything once it's dried. But honestly, I have thoroughly enjoyed that little Paddy Wagon.
at the time we just saw them and thought they was quirky and we'd get some fun out of them. And yet again, Dave, we've been lucky, haven't we, in our choice?
We have. We've really scored a real treat this time with these. Because having doing a search the other day, wasn't it? Was it last week or at the weekend? We had
it was after the brunch, wasn't it?
And seeing how much that they're going for, it kind of really sort of drives in just how lucky we were when we caught these.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Dave, absolutely, mate. And yeah, we got a new build and new artwork to do for next week's show. So I'm sure I can come up with something to stitch our two faces to.
I'm sure people will enjoy what we're going to do next time.
I think so. I'm hoping so.
Well, so far so good. Everybody's enjoyed this one.
Oh yeah, it's different as well, isn't it? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. And then let's have a look at my calendar a minute and see when the end of the month is. So next Wednesday's the 18th. So the following week will be the last week of November the 25th. So the following Wednesday, we'll unveil and start looking at the fire engine, I think. Start getting that one rolling, because that is a massive task, isn't it?
It is a beast of a kit.
So that will be the start of that one. I need to remember where I put my instructions on that one, because I had them out, and I need to then pull my finger out and finish off the photogrammetry on my dash. Get some more photographs of it so I can play with that and do the right-hand dash. Wilma's saying it's been really good watching this build and an outstanding result, bro. Oh, cheers, Wilms. Oh, feeling the love. Wilma.
Approval.
Oh, yeah. Everyone needs Wilma in their life. It's a pleasant lass. Mayhem saying, Tuesday, it's not a nice time of year for me, but I'm also a git because I love keeping things to myself. Yeah, Andy, if you're struggling, mate, with the old demons, you know where we are. Yeah? Come on. You know where we all are. I know what it's like when me demons get at me and I go off the radar. I've got Officer Wibble next to me there that normally after a couple of days will message me and go, yeah.
Yeah, but you're the same with me. It's like,
absolutely.
You haven't been around. Where have you been? What have you been up to? I'm not doing very well. Right, I'm firing up. I'll be in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it is. It just creeps up on you, doesn't it, mate?
Yeah, and it's normally ended, your presence is expected.
Yeah, it is. It's daft, though, isn't it? Because you don't get no warning. It just happens, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We hit that rock bottom moment, and it's like, yeah.
And sometimes it's for the absolutely silliest of reasons.
Oh, yeah.
And then you just go tumbling down the spiral, and you just, yeah.
Yeah. But it don't take us long to bounce back, does it?
Oh, no.
I think I'm going to change my camera back bin. That is pretty much going to dry now, so I'm going to put my other camera on. There you go. I'll get to talk to people face to face. Get to see my ugly mug then, don't I?
And that means me, I'm back.
Yeah. But no, I think we scored a brilliant little kit there. And that is going to look quite fetching next to the old fire engine, if I'm honest. I'm looking forward to doing the update on them. I'm going to paint that probably... Well, actually, if I start painting it, I'm going to finish building it, and I need to get the others done. So give it a week and I'll start it, because I want to get my commissions finished.
I quite fancy teaming this up with one of those, the very old London double-deckers, the open top.
Yeah.
I think that would look rather good with one of those.
Yeah. And it's different, isn't it? Because mine's going with one of them little bad boys, little rickety fire engine. So
Yeah, I might look into that. I haven't really thought about a diorama for it yet, but I'm sure I can think of something.
yeah. So yeah, it's just going to be one of those where something simple, and it's just going to be a little selection of vehicles of yesteryear together, because I've got a big cabinet full of models of yesteryear next door. Do you remember the little die-cast thing, trucks and that?
Yeah.
Loads of them and that, and I just plan on having possibly them. I've got the Red Baron custom car to do, so that will go with it. So that'll be 3. So they'll sit just probably where the bikes are now, because the bikes are going up the top there. So, but yeah, and I can honestly say, mate, I think we've had a result there. Quirky, different. People knock monogram, but for a monogram kit, I've found this one went together a lot easier than the Boot Hill Express Hearst I did.
Oh, was that a bit of a...
Oh, it was a bit of a pup, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it went together. It turned into a nice kit. Don't get me wrong, and it was that kit that got Tony over at Elgin 35 on me case, because he saw how I had done all the wood grain on it and was gobsmacked because he thought it was real wood. And Tanya saw it because I did an update on my channel, didn't I, that featured it. And yeah, that was kind of what got people saying you should do a YouTube, mate. Will was saying, yeah, when all this crap is ended, I'm going to come over and see the models. Yeah, you're the same as me, Kaz. You've got to keep yourself isolated. Carol won't mind me saying that she had a liver transplant 7 years ago. And she's got to be very cautious of going out and all of that lot. So when you get approval, Kaz, and we get the nod from our respective GPs, mate, we'll get together. But yeah. Musie's saying she's good with her demons as long as they stay away from her coffee.
There's no answer to that, is there?
Yeah, and she's saying both of us have done so well with this build. Well done, guys, says Wilma.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's one of them, innit? I mean, we've still got our ongoing love affair with the Huey, haven't we? That is not showing.
That's never going to get finished, is it? Let's be real.
It isn't. I mean, I've been sitting there looking at it because I thought I could put that filter on this week and it'll be done. And I'm like, can't bring myself to do it.
No, I've still got more priming to do.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Do you still talk to it when you come in and leave your man cave? Because I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll come in, I'll sit down and go, you all right, Angel? It's like,
good morning.
Yeah. And I'll go, I'm just about to turn the light off, you all right? Don't be scared of the dark.
It looks at me as if I'm some kind of prize pillar, but,
Yeah. And H goes, who is it you're talking to? And you don't want to know, sweetheart. She said, really? And I said, you'll be ashamed of me. She said, do I need to talk to the people at the special hospital where you go and you don't get let out of the padded cell and you get the jacket with the buckles on the sleeves? And I'm like, might be. Ross is saying, cracking build, lads. Thank you very much, Ross. Means a lot, mate.
Thank you.
But no, I think we scored a blinder there, mate.
Yep. Oh, no, don't touch it because you.
No, I've deliberately put mine to one side of the bench because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to fiddle, and yeah, that was the chair. Right. I'm going to leave that 24 hours and then see whether I'm happy with it. And then give it a gloss coat on the body shell.
Oh, it's out of the way now. I can't. Well, I can still touch it.
But no, I can get on with a fire engine to go with it next week. Dig out next week's build because I've put it somewhere safe, Dave, which is in the shelf over there. But
Oh dear.
I'll dig that out. But I want to get me commissions and the E-models build to a good point by the end of the week. So a bit of frantic building's going to be done.
Well,
yeah, I might pull a couple of overnighters yet just to get them done, but we'll see. I mean, it's not as if they're going to get them back straight away at E-models, is it? Because I'm not going to go up there probably until the middle of next year, maybe late next year. I'll prefer to have a vaccine first before I go anywhere.
Well, yeah, and get the all clear from your doctor first.
Yeah, she's marvellous. She really is. Absolutely brilliant, she is. Model Vamp is saying, I love my Hug Me jackets. Yeah, absolutely, mate. And I'll tell you something, isn't it great how brilliant your music sounds in a padded cell? It's like, the acoustics are good in here. Bit of Enter Sandman, some of that. I often say to my boys, I'm not mad because I've still got my discharge card to prove it.
What, your sanity certificate?
My certificate of you're now allowed to mix with others again because you're not as mad as we thought you were. Graham McRoberts going, the Paddy Wagon reminds me of the car in Bust's Bodies, aka Laurel and Hardy car driving to work. Yes, it's one of those from that era, and it when we was on about it the week before last, when we was doing the Paddy Wagon, we was trying to record of films we saw with like Chaplin, Buster Keaton, Laurel and Hardy. It's that bygone age, isn't it? And that's what my diorama, I want to try and recreate a couple of bits out of that. And yeah, it's I've got a few in that genre that I've looked at and gone, yeah, they're on the wish list to continue this shelf theme that's going to go on in that particular area of the cabinet. So there's going to be more vehicles along them lines, should we say. Mm-hmm. I know. Right, Wilma's off. Take care. Night to you and Dave, as is Marion, because there's medical stuff to be done. And yeah, so take care, girls, and see you both soon. Archie's in, saying hello, everyone. Hello, Archie. Saw them pictures you put up of your Fury, and I love it, mate.
Yeah, all right, Archie.
Ray's in from Malta. Hello, Colin and Dave. Hello, Ray. Hope you're staying safe in Malta. Mads is off to sort out craft stuff for Lisa. She wants to make cards. Keep safe, both of you. Yeah, absolutely, Mads. And I will get round to sorting that album out on the group for you as well to post your wares in, mate. Ray saying hello to Sarge. Yeah, Ross is going, is it one of those certificates that you printed off the internet, Carl? Yeah, that's the ones, mate. Yeah, the ones with this patient is ready to be considered for release into the community. That one. Oh. Yeah. Bless him. I don't know what they're trying to say, Dave. Do you, mate?
I wouldn't like to say.
I mean, I know we got bars on the windows and all of that lot, but, it's fair, Dave, isn't it? I mean, we could be behind bars, couldn't we?
That's not a good sight, no.
or just breaking out. So, yeah. I think them, Dave, being that we're pretty much wrapped, do you want to go off and have your dinner then?
I think I'm going to do.
You're fidgeting, and when you fidget, it's because you're getting hungry.
Well, there is some grumblings and rumblings in the belly, and the belly is deciding to think about doing a diagnostics check on the throat. Find out.
Yeah, I've got to know Dave well enough over the years, folks, that when he starts fidgeting it's because he wants to go and do something. So, yeah, I think we can safely say we've had a good
good little episode there of
We've got some deck lists. They're looking rather good at the moment.
Yeah,
Knocked a couple of bits off.
absolutely, mate. And I'm going to go and have myself something to eat and drink before I put a link up for the patron hangout. So they'll all be sitting there going, "Is he putting the hangout up yet?"
Now, I'm going to go off, have something to eat, do a couple of other bits and pieces, and then probably fall asleep in front of the telly.
Yep, no worries, mate.
I don't think I'll be popping in for the hangout for the.
Just do your own thing, mate. It's not an issue. It's not compulsory, mate. Right. I think we'll shut down then, mate, and say good night to the lovely people. Thanks for tuning in on this little build, folks.
Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we've enjoyed building it. So
Absolutely. And look forward to seeing you Sunday for the brunch at 12:30.
Yep.
Until then, folks, stay safe, look out for each other, and we'll see you on Sunday.
bye-bye for now. Stay safe.
Bye.